Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I've got part one of my CGC, CBCS comics, all these graded books. I thought I'd do them in a few parts because I just don't feel like taking them all back and forth, quite frankly. And I try to keep these basically in alphabetical order. I've been seeing a lot of people kind of doing their top 50 and stuff, and I'm just like, just do them this way. Make it easier for me. And if you haven't checked out my last couple comic book videos, they have been kind of showing books that I'm going to get graded, and some of them that probably at some point will get graded as well. Some of these are pretty good. Some of these are, yeah. Let's go. Starting off with, let's take these out one by one and then put them back in there. All-Star Batman number 2, signed by Jock Romita Jr. and Scott Snyder. Honestly, I don't remember where I picked this up at. I think I got it on an eBay a haul one time. I'm pretty sure that's where I got that one from. It wasn't too expensive either, as I recall. And this was my first Jock signature. So pretty happy with that. And I've never met Jock. He was in San Diego last year. I never saw him. So there you go. Next is, now this one, when I first bought it, I thought it was a little bit higher grade than this. And it wasn't. It is All-Star Comics number 58. The first appearance of Power Girl. This is one I've been trying to find a good copy for a while. And got that Evel Knievel on the back. Kids my age, yeah, back in my day would have known all about this Evel Knievel stuff. But anyway, it's one I've been wanting to find for a long time. And to be honest, when I first bought it, I thought it was going to be about an 8. And I didn't go into the book like I should have. Right? And apparently there's some tape on some of the pages inside that I did not know about. But I'm still pretty happy about it because I got it for pretty cheap. So there we go. I remember picking that up at a show. This right here is actually one of my kind of more prized books, really, for the grade on it. The Amazing Spider-Man number 194. The first appearance of the Black Cat. A 9.6, these things are really, really tough to get high grades on because of so much black all the way around it. Really, really good grade on this book. Very happy to have added it. There's the back on that one. Beautiful. One of my good friends, when he decided to start selling some of his books, he sold this one to me. And when I saw it, I was like, man, that's a beautiful, beautiful copy. It's got to be at least 9. I mean, right off the bat, when I first saw it, I was like, it's got to be at least a 9. And yeah, 9.6. Take that on that book all day long. Next, Amazing Spider-Man number 252. One of the first appearances of the symbiote black suit Spider-Man. Is that what they actually officially call it? Tasked with Marvel Tales 141 for first appearance of the black costume. Oh, and also, of course, the Amazing Fantasy 15 homage cover, which looks pretty cool. So very happy to have added this one to the collection. 9.4, not too shabby on that one. The Marvel Team-Ups is one of the books that I do have. It's going to be getting graded next. I suspect it'll be 9 plus on that. What year is this? 84, and this is a newsstand. Which, again, I'm someone that I don't... If it's not a really more modern book, like in the 2000s and soon and more recent, then I don't care if it's newsstand or not. If it's newsstand in the 2000s, 2010s, then those are really hard to find. So that makes kind of a difference for me at that point. This is one I actually thought was going to be a higher grade. ASM number 568. That is a beautiful cover. That that Alex Ross Green Goblin cover. Beautiful, beautiful book. 9.0. I actually thought this was going to be higher, but it's okay. It's all right. I actually have another one I'm going to be sending in, and I suspect it will be higher grade than this. But still a beautiful, beautiful book. Love this Alex Ross cover. Love that Alex Ross. Get in there. Chaotic. I was looking to see what's on the back, and I don't even... Chaotic. Some kind of like, looks like card gaming. I don't know. One of the artists for me that I feel like is very hit and miss for me. J. Scott Campbell. And I thought this right here was a great cover. This one and the next one. Number ASM 606. I think this is a beautiful cover. Really, really like this one. Smooching on the black cat. You got Mary Jane in the background. Come on. Come on, Peter Parker. What's the matter with you? Don't be that way. Awesome, awesome cover. And we got the... It's like Wolverine game on the back. Oh, different kinds of Wolverine things on the back. Kind of cool. 9.4 on that one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And the next one. I actually thought the next one's going to be a little bit higher grade than it is. But it is what it is. ASM 607. Love this cover. J. Scott Campbell also. That beautiful, beautiful black cat cover. That's an awesome cover. See, I mean, there are times that his covers, I think, are just ridiculously amazing. And some of them I'm just like, that's not very good, dude. But I think that's awesome. I really thought this was going to be about a 9.4 to 9.6. And honestly, I don't remember why it wasn't. I don't remember. That's, I believe I had this one pressed when I sent it in. True story. True story. The first books that I got graded, I never pressed them or anything. I didn't know anything even about pressing. I just thought, you send it in and it comes back graded. I didn't know you could get them to press it. I didn't know other people pressed and cleaned and stuff. So now I know. I've lived, I've learned. Next, one of my Stan Lee signature books. I got this signed in Heroes Con in, was it 2017? 2015. Oh my gosh, it's been that long? Wow. And yes, I do have to tip the glasses to see close up. Sorry. 2015 at Heroes Con. I got a blank cover. I love blank cover signatures. To me, it really focuses in on that signature. It's a Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. I couldn't find a Spider-Man that I really wanted. And so I got this, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll go with that. Nothing on the back, but that's one of my Stan Lee signature books. Definitely one of my kind of prize books also, just because getting to meet Stan, the night before, he had a meet and greet, and I got to meet him, and didn't really get to, chat with him. One of the sad stories about that for me is you could really tell that he was getting very old, but someone was asking him a question, and they were about 5 feet over to my left. He was looking right at me the entire time, and I felt bad because they said his vision has kind of been going, his hearing is kind of going, and this was in 2015. So yeah, but anyway, I digress. Next is that Adam Kubert? Who else signed this book? Adam Kubert and Mark Waid. All new, all Avengers number 13. 9.6. Yeah, 9.6. I got this on eBay. It was, I think, like $20. Something along those lines. I know it's really, really cheap. I think after shipping, gosh, it might have been slightly more than that. It might have been 40 after shipping. Something along those lines. I was very, very happy to get this book at that. Dual signature, awesome book, beautiful cover. Yeah, yeah, definitely glad to get that. Am I not saying, yeah, was that a Ross cover? Yeah, I thought that was a Alex Ross cover. Yeah. That one didn't have a sleeve. I do got to get some sleeves and some covers for these, but oh well, at some point. Next, this actually was kind of an accident pickup. There's a website that sells celebrity autograph stuff, celebrity all kinds of stuff, and I was going to bid on the lot before this one, and I clicked enter, and I bid on this, and I won it. And I'm pretty doggone happy I actually won this one. It is Back to the Future. This is the sketch variant, number 1. Let's see who all signed this book. I'll show you guys the front of it first. Yeah, Michael J. Fox is on there. Let's see. Thomas Wilson that played Biff. He's on there. Let's see. Leah Thompson, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. And this is the one I ended up winning. This is like, heck yeah. I was so happy to actually end up winning this. And I won it for a very, very good price. 9.8, signed by, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people? Did I miss somebody? Lee, Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Thomas Wilson. There's 5 signatures. Is in my mind, I'm thinking his girlfriend actually also signed in the movie. I can't think of her name. Last year they had a signature thing at through CGC at San Diego Comic-Con. So got Jim Lee to sign a couple items. This is Batman 608. 9.4. Actually, like 3 days before I left, I was like, I got to find something. And so, yeah, that was one of them I picked up. Some of them, the grades aren't anywhere near as high as I would have liked. Because, like I say, it was like 3 days before. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, there you go. Signed by Jim Lee. I was very happy to get it. San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm hoping they end up having Comic-Con this year. I don't suspect they will. I expect pretty much most of the con season is pretty much going to be shut down. But, oh well. Oh well. You know what, I'm going to leave these two actually in the plastic. This is another one that I got signed. I'm taking out of plastic. Batman 613. Also Jim Lee. I just wanted to have one with Harley that he signed because everybody knows I love Harley. When I got my books back, because I was actually talking to one of my friends as I was getting my stuff ready. And when I got this back, and it's 8.5, he goes, well, if I'd have known, I have one that's dead mint. It's like, but the thing of it is, I don't know if we would have really had time to meet up and everything. Actually, I know we would have because he actually drove me to the airport that day. That's all right. That's all right. You know, 8.5. Didn't have time to get it pressed or anything. At that time, I didn't know about pressing and cleaning and everything. And since last year, I got a press and started doing that myself. Bought a lot of cheap 25-cent books so I could really get to learn how to do it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. I want to see if either one of these were newsstands. They're not. Batman 614, a 9.0. I definitely wanted a Joker cover signed by Jim Lee also. It's funny, me and my good friend Ricky, I used to always give him crap. He was like, man, Jim Lee's the man. He's the best. I was like, he's all right, I guess. Yeah, he's not that good. Nah, I love Jim Lee artwork. But love this cover. There you go. There you go. Great cover. It also makes me think of my good friend, Joker68. If you're out there, buddy, stay strong, my friend. Always thinking about you. I sent him a message today. I know he's a big Detroit fan, Detroit Tigers, Lions, and I was watching on the MLB Network today. They had when the Tigers won the World Series in 1984, and I sent him a message like, "Hey, I'm watching that. Thinking about you, man. Hope you're doing all right." If you saw my videos from a couple days ago, you saw this book right here. This Brandon Lee Crow cover, the Crow Hack Slash, actually, sketch variant. And then there's a Batman sketch variant. I want to get those two at some point signed because of this book. I love this cover. I really thought it was going to be a 9.8. Come back 9.6. I'm actually surprised at that, but yeah. Love this cover. It's so beautiful. This is a shellfish the sketch variant. Is that the sketch variant? Yep, sketch edition. One of the biggest things I love about this is the eyes. Her eyes on here are just mesmerizing. It's Josh Middleton, by the way. Josh Middleton cover. Beautiful, beautiful book. Absolutely love it. That is one that I would really like to get Middleton to sign. I think it's absolutely stunning. Ricky, if you're watching right now, turn away for a few seconds here. You might want to turn away. This book here, I bought the run from my friend, and I was like, gosh, I don't know if I can pay that much. I was like, look, if I get Batman Adventures 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn. He's like, man, that's easy 9.6. Easy 9.6. I was like, all right, if it comes back below 9.6, you gotta give me $50 back. Because I bought the whole run. Series 1 run. He's like, deal. It's easy 9.6. It come back 9.4. He was so mad. Truth be truth, I would much rather it had come back 9.6, 9.8. And the best I can tell, I think the reason is that it's off cut and you can kind of see some of the book right there. I think that's just a printing flaw. I think that's what it is. They didn't really say anything about it. But there's the back of that. Love this book. So happy to have added that to the collection. Ricky, and every time I get a chance, I will keep rubbing this in your face. This is a book that I definitely want to upgrade. My favorite story. Even it's a one-shot, but I think this might be my favorite comic book story. When I was a kid, I saw the episode. I was in my 20s when I saw it. I think it's about 20 when I saw this episode. Batman Adventures, Mad Love. It's a 9.0. Again, I sent this in. Gosh, I think when I got this back, someone goes, you could have probably pressed that and got a higher grade. So what does that even mean? You press a book. What does that mean? Yes, I was very naive to the things at that point. I've learned so much in the last few years. But this come back a 9.0, and it's my favorite story. Absolutely love it. And as a kid, again, I think I was 20 or 21, maybe 22 when this episode actually came out in the animated series. And it's when my heart just went out to Harley Quinn. How she's in this abusive relationship. And as dumb as it sounds, I learned kind of why women are, not just women, but people get in abusive relationships and they find it hard to get out. And again, Paul Dini and who else was it? Denny and Bruce Timm. Thank you. Thank you for teaching for this. This is one of the best things. But I definitely want to upgrade that. Chad Harden. Chad Harden variant. This one was one I was trying to get for a long time. This is Batman Eternal number 19. This is the German variant. Very hard for me to get this one. finally found it online. I went to many conventions, never saw them. I would see a few people every once in a while online. They had them. They weren't selling them. They were like, hey, we got this book. I'm like, oh gosh, you're killing me. You're killing me. So glad I finally found one of this. I think I got this last year. So very happy. Chad Harden did the cover on this book. Absolutely stunning. So happy to have added this one to the collection. Let's see, we got about 6 more books in this one, I think. And that, I guess you guys can see why it takes me so long, because I love telling stories about my books. Get in there! Alright. Okay, next. Okay. This right here was probably my ultimate, what do they call it? Stealth buy. That's what it is. My ultimate stealth buy. I bought a copy of The Simpsons #1. And on the back, I just happened to see this. I didn't know what it was at the time. I was like, what is that? And I was like, hey, I'm going to buy it just because. I think I paid like $5 or $10, something. I know it's really, really cheap. Might not even been $5 for the Simpsons. And this was just on the back of the bag and board. You know, it was in the bag. And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like $5. And this right here is from San Diego Comic-Con, 1993, #2, 750. Very, very rare. I would say it's probably at least a $500 book. There's the back of it. So this right here is probably my biggest stealth buy. So happy to have added that to the collection. And one of my friends, he's like, come on, man, why don't you sell that to me? I was like, dude, I'm like the biggest Simpsons fan. Okay, not the biggest, but I'm a huge Simpsons fan. So, yeah, I kept it. This is a book I didn't really know what grade would come back. Come back at 8.0. No, it didn't. I bought it online. It was an 8.0. That's what happened. Caliber Presents #1. Bought it on eBay. Probably paid a little too much for it. But I'm a huge, huge fan of The Crow. Brandon Lee. Again, I've mentioned this on many of my videos. One of the reasons I started training mixed martial arts, Brandon Lee, and this is one of those books. I said, I've got to get one. Just got to get one. Finally, one day I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. And it was really cool because at that time, eBay had a coupon, and I think it was like 15% off. So I got it for 15% less. So I was very, very happy about that one. This book, I did not know what it was going to come back at. I really thought this was going to come back 9.8. Looks really good. Looks really, really good. Catwoman #51. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have thought it was going to come back at 9.2, 9.4. I honestly don't remember. This is the Lost cover, for those who do not know. If you ever watched the TV show Lost, season 1, there's a number that kept getting played over and over, and that's the number that's on the nameplate. Is that what they call that? The nameplate? And that's why they call it the Lost cover. Which I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Lost. Thought it was awful. I just couldn't watch anymore. By the way, that is Adam Hughes' goodness. Gosh, his run on these, his run on Wonder Woman, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Those covers are just absolutely just epic. He also has some from Tomb Raider also. Really, really nice. 3 books to go. This is a Clerks Holiday Special. Come back a 9.6. Signed by Kevin Smith. CBCS. I bought this last year at Christmas. Actually, year before last at Christmas. They had a sale at the Jay and Silent Bob, and I got it really, really cheap. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll pick that up. There we go. I actually had another one. I gave it to one of my friends. Not graded. If they want to grade it, then they can grade it too. Kevin signed it right down here at the bottom. A nice glare right there, right down there at the bottom. I'd like to get Jason Mewes to also sign it. That'd be pretty cool. One of my favorite runs that's come out the last 5 years, maybe 10 years. 6-issue run. I think it is the best. And I was talking to Gail Simone and Cat Staggs. I wish they had signed it above their names on each side. That would have made me much happier. But that's okay. I got them signed in last year at Comic-Con, San Diego. San Diego Comic-Con. Comeback A was at 9.8. 9.8. I would have had it verified, not verified, but I would actually had them there with me, the graders, but they said, I got Gail at the DC booth, and they said they're not allowed to go over there. Like, oh, come on. That's all right. Cat Staggs, I've gotten to meet her like 2 or 3 different years at, I think it's like 3 straight years at Comic-Con. I have an awesome sketch of the 2 main characters, kind of concept artwork. That she told me they're concept artwork, but it looks amazing. Kason and Juniper, great run. Really love this run. So, and they're supposed to be making, I think a series. I think a series is supposed to come out. I know they were working on it, but whether it actually makes it out or not, we shall see. And again, I just mentioned this. I bought this one on eBay. Very happy with it. I think you probably, I might be able to bust this and press it and get a little higher grade on it. The Crow #1. A 7.5. Again, I already told you my Brandon Lee right here. Gosh, the movie was so good. Went back and read the comics, the 4-issue run, so good. I actually met James O'Barr in Richmond a few years ago. He's a cool dude. he has that vibe of a little creepiness going on, but at the same time, he was really nice to everybody, and it was really cool to meet him. Well before I had either one of these books, so definitely couldn't get them signed. But it would have been cool to get James O'Barr to sign them. But anywho, that is video #1 of my CGC books. Over the next few days, I think I have like 4 boxes of graded books. So more to come. That's all I got. You guys, have an incredible day.